My name is Janice Hexford, and my husband Dave Warwick and I own Lake Stevens base Snohomish Valley Roofing. Snohomish Valley Roofing does all residential. We do custom work, and we work from the North King County line up through Skagit. In 2004, however, we were asked by our clientele to recycle the roofing that we were pulling off of their roofs. And so Dave and I established SVR, a division of our company that simply does hauling of recyclable materials. So what we were trying to do is we were trying to run a trucking company out of a place that's really hard to get in and out of. We need to start and end our day coming up Highway 9, coming across Highway 2 Trestle, and then logistically throughout that day, monitor vehicles up and down those corridors. It is a tricky part of managing this business, and we've tried to be very smart in how we perceive our growth and how we employ and what materials that we invest in and equipment that we invest in. But the one thing that we just can't control is the amount of time that it's going to take our employees and our goods to get anywhere in the sound because of the trestle and because of Highway 9. So if we have a contractor that we are arriving on that is loading concrete that they've pulled out of a site that they're demoing, they're going to have new concrete poured. There's only a window of opportunity for us to be on site. They schedule that, we send out a truck, we have the equipment, the driver, everything ready to go. But if that driver is stuck in traffic and you've got concrete that's waiting to be poured because it can't, because the concrete hasn't been pulled out yet, that stops the whole process. We need businesses to help sustain our economy here. We need the ability to have businesses that we can come home and actually shop at and eat in, and services that are here and provide for our community. The concern, of course, is that you now need to leave to do many things. These things that other communities have, and I'm sure take for granted, are things that have not been able to be enticed to come to Lake Stevens. And it's my contention that it's because of the transportation issue. There are very few ways to get in and out of the city, and businesses seek those opportunities to go to areas where they can succeed. And Lake Stevens, I think in the past, has been one of those places that's been a harder sell to bring people into on the business side of things to coincide with what we've done residentially. You hear it a lot that, as soon as you build it, it's already outdated, right? It's already too little too late. But in this case, this has been too little too late for a long, long time. And this city and the cities surrounding us, we're just talking about Lake Stevens today, but certainly the Trestle feeds Gold Bar and Sultan and Monroe and Snohomish, and all of these cities all have that pain point. They all have that threshold. It's not just Lake Stevens. And if you go and ask anybody on the east side, we are a separate entity from anything west of Highway I-5. So my concern would be to look at these creative ideas, to maybe invest in some commuter transit that is particular to an industry or particular to a business, and to say, let's do this on the onset. Let's alleviate some of the pain while we get creative and say, hey, listen, let's invest some dollars. Let's make sure that we've got a plan in action and that we're working for the long-term goal of making this acceptable for the people that have chosen to live there.